Good morning, it's Vicky, and I'm still here at the Aileen? EILAN Hotel and Resorts. Anyway, it is right after the midpoint check, and I'm actually videotaping. I'm going to be experimenting with video a little bit more. I'm accustomed to videotaping others. I'm not so accustomed to creating videos of others, not necessarily of myself, but I've had a great weekend. I really appreciate everything that I've learned, all the people that I've gotten a chance to meet. That there's some awesome people on the same journey. Hi Gracie and Alice and Emmanuel in Houston, Michelle in the Valley, Claudia, woohoo, everybody else who's been super nice to me, super kind, and but I'm thinking um, maybe I'm gonna try video a little bit more. My brother had a great idea in that I should maybe set up a time and a date and time that I could regularly appear live stream, probably on Facebook. Since I have I can Periscope, I can Meerkat, but I think most folks follow me on Facebook. But maybe that way you could ask some of the questions that you normally send via email or you ask me in person. I know one of the questions I got yesterday was from Andy. He wanted to know what wheat berries were, and it's like it's the inside part of wheat, and it's nutty. It's like part of the grain of obviously wheat. So with those questions, I'm learning too because I'm nerdy. I look things up. So I learned quite a bit on this trip. We had a great time at Gold's Gym and very tiring time, but it was fun. I love playing. So for me, when you play, it's not really exercise. And we had, of course, our numbers were retaken and blood sugar was red and our cholesterol was red. So far I'm on track. I've been losing steadily, so which is I think is a good thing. Um, I know I'm being lazy. I'm still in bed, but I'm getting up. I'm heading home, and I look forward to going back to some of the routines. And most people know my personality. It's I'm constantly on a quest to understand and to learn and to better self, better others, better the community, better the world. So with this trip, I'm very appreciative of HEB because they're investing so much, and I think for me, the way I am, here's my remote. This is me. All you have to do is kind of point me in a direction, and off I go to learn about how does this work? How do I make this better? How can I improve XYZ? So I am forever grateful that I have a great health coach, Diane. And every time that we talk, it just seems like, okay, this is how I've been able to feel this out and work on this. Or Jennifer, who she points out some of my eating patterns and what's a little bit more carby and how maybe I should end my days. And even well, in talking to my doctor, which is actually not an HEB thing, it's a me thing, learning that maybe I should end my days with a fruit because maybe my blood sugar is dropping late at night because I've changed how I eat. Anyway, so like I said, it's usually like you just have to point me in a direction, and I will start going in that direction to learn about how to make it better. Because I think all personalities are different, and I'm competitive, but not necessarily so much with others. I'm competing with me mainly. For this challenge particularly, I think it is about I know I want to get stronger, and I just knew I needed a little push. I needed somebody to care like HEB and all of the sponsors actually we got a chance to see Johnson and Johnson this past weekend, and actually I need some Zyrtec right now, but I think that people care in one way, whether it's and this may be a corporate way, or this may be a personal way, this may be an individual way. I am very independent, but that caring makes a big difference. So every time I get a comment or a question from you all, it makes a difference because it makes me think about how I'm approaching this or what it is that I'm doing. So I thank you all for that. So I know I need to work on a video that's going to be a little bit more focused, and videos that maybe I should have a theme so we have an idea. So maybe once a week I'll do that. So if you are for me doing video, even if it is with my wake up face, that would be great. I can definitely do that. I can try it out. And I hope to keep learning, because even in this experience for this weekend, it wasn't just that we got to exercise, we got to see each other, but we even had fashion tips, which that is, for me, the worst. I am uncoordinated, unfashionable, not a girly girl, but for the finale, we are going to be, on that runway. I hate to figure out how to look better, I guess, in in that way. And I have an awkward body. I don't know how to dress my body, because I have a really short trunk, long legs, long arms, broad shoulders, gigantic feet. I wear a size 12 shoe, so how you put that in heels is a little... I can do this kind of heel, although I do have this kind of heel, but we'll see how that works out. But I wish you all the best. I want to thank you very much for following, and have an awesome day. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I'm trying to. So, like I said, I'm fairly independent, but we are interdependent. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to offer me suggestions. Feel free to ask me to go out for a walk or try something new. I think that the Hashers are doing something. And actually, we're considering a softball team too. I haven't played softball since high school. Anyway, you all have a great day, and thank you for being my support. Bye, everybody.